Get up close and personal at the Formula One Grand Prix de Monaco in 2025. A magnificent imagination garden aboard the Disney Adventure. The rails of ecotourism. A great dilemma when traveling: to use or not to use my phone overseas. The CDC moves from level 1 to level 2 for polio. Stay tuned to find out more about these stories, bringing you the top travel headlines from around the world now. But first, welcome to BTTravel News. I'm Kathleen, and this is your World Travel Information Channel, giving you the information to help you make informed decisions so your adventures are the safest and best they can be. We also share insights into new and innovative ways to travel around the world. Now, on to the first headline. Explora 2 is allowing you to get up close and personal with the Formula One Grand Prix de Monaco in 2025. It's going to play host to a series of spectacular events, providing a fitting venue for the most anticipated race in Formula One and its star-studded crowd. Utilizing this exclusive and unique opportunity will open up the door to allow you to complement your stay with grandstand tickets in tribute to, or the Paddock Club, including VIP hospitality. Explora 2 will be docked in the heart of Monaco's famous Port Hercule, giving you a prime position throughout the race week. You have a choice of 4 different journeys from 5 nights to 20 nights, making sure there is one to fit your specific needs. I want to let you know that I am not being paid by Explora Journeys to promote this. I'm just doing this simply because, as always, I bring you the new and out of the way or extraordinary adventures in this world. Reach out to your travel agent, or if you need a suggestion, our favorite one below is in the link. On to headline 2, unveiling all new details about one of the 7 themed areas aboard the Disney Adventure, which will sail from Singapore in 2025. This is an open-air concept garden and will be set against a 3-deck tall, stunning storybook castle art piece. Think classic pop-up storybook styled like paper cutouts, including decorative foliage of blooming flowers, shaped topiaries, tall trees, and cascading vines, all among scenic props like towering trellises and twinkling lanterns intertwined with popular characters. This space will also include a state-of-the-art theatrical stage that will bring beloved Disney stories to life. 2 quick-service eateries, an alluring bar, and a selection of garden view staterooms will also be in the area. The other themed areas of this new ship will include Disney Discovery Reef, San Francisco Street, Wayfinder Bay, Town Square, Marvel Landing, and Toy Story Place. Disney Imagination Garden is the heart and soul of the Disney Adventure, where our guests will interact with our Disney, Pixar, and Marvel stories in a whole new way, unquote, said Laura Cabo, who is Portfolio Executive Creative Director for Walt Disney Imagineering. There will be signature entertainment experiences performed on the garden stage, and that will include Avengers Assemble, complete with action-packed stunts and special effects. And those who dine in either of these quick-service restaurants, the first one being Mowgli's Eatery, serving Indian-style food, and Grandma Tala's Kitchen from Moana, serving Pacific Islander and Asian food, will have the greatest views of the shows in the garden stage area. Taking us to headline 3. A vacation by railway could be fun, but is it an eco-friendly way to travel? Railbookers stated earlier this year that train travel emits significantly fewer carbon emissions and are more energy efficient, releasing fewer greenhouse gases per passenger mile than planes or cars. When compared to cars and airplanes, trains emit between 66 and 75% less carbon, more sustainable too in terms of energy consumption, use of space, and noise levels. Train stations are also generally centrally located within a city, meaning that a traveler will not need a second form of transportation to get to their final destination. By choosing train travel, you actively contribute to the preservation of the landscapes by reducing the need for additional infrastructure development and minimizing the ecological impact on fragile ecosystems. By carrying hundreds of passengers at once, trains reduce traffic congestion on roadways and highways. Train travel also contributes to the reduction of light pollution. One can find train travel all over the world, through the Canadian Rockies and the national parks in North America. New Zealand has its own railway, as does Peru, and all throughout Europe and Asia. Let me know below. Put a 1 if you've ever traveled via train, or 2 for not quite yet. Headline 4. Yes, it is good, and I am a proponent of disconnecting from tech. However, since I am a travel advisor and traveling extraordinaire, traveling is my business, and it is a hard sell for me to turn off when traveling. So, on that note, let's talk about Wi-Fi when in Europe. When was the last time you traveled and saw someone pull out a paper map when trying to find their next destination? The answer is not since the late 1990s. Nope. You whip out your phone, hit the button, and say, "Hey Siri, directions to the Eiffel Tower." Or, "You want to know which of the patisseries closest to you are the best?" So you whip out your phone and get on TripAdvisor or Zagat online. But you're not from Europe, and you don't want to rack up an enormous phone bill on your cell phone service just to save face from opening up that pocket map, right? So what are your options? Pocket Wi-Fi. It's a small portable-like router. Think of it that way. It's a great option when needing to use multiple devices and not have to worry about roaming fees. However, it can be expensive. Second one, a SIM card. You know, that little piece of plastic in the back of your phone, or you may have an eSIM. Either way, in order to use a SIM or eSIM overseas, you'll need to have your US carrier unlock your cell phone first. This may result in temporarily losing service to your US line when using a different SIM overseas, but they are inexpensive and relatively easy to use and recharge. With eSIMs, those can be a bit more tricky to set up, but you can usually find a phone store in Europe that will be able to help you. In order to go to headline 5. Yesterday, the CDC put out a level 2 practice enhanced precautions for circulating poliovirus and issued this warning, quote, "Before any international travel, make sure you are up to date on your polio vaccines. Before travel to any destination listed below, adults who previously completed the full routine polio vaccine series may receive a single lifetime booster dose of the polio vaccine," unquote. Here is the list of the nations that If you find that you are going to be in these areas, there are some recommended guidelines from the CDC. Get the polio vaccine. Children and adults should be up to date on their routine polio vaccines. Adult travelers may get an inactivated polio vaccine booster if they, 1, are going to a destination that has circulating poliovirus, 2, have completed their routine polio vaccine series, and 3, have not already received 1 adult booster dose. Headline 6, back in May of this year, due to its photo-opportunistic followers, Fujikawa Guchiko erected a large black net, effectively blocking the view of Mount Fuji because of flocking tourists from around the world. According to some of the town's residences, the visitors would leave behind trash and not follow traffic rules. A local resident told CNN, quote, "There was a series of nuisance illegal activities such as leaving garbage, trespassing on premises, smoking, eating in the parking lot or under roofs of private homes, and trespassing on the rooftop. However, due to strong winds in the area, the net has been taken down as of August 15th. But now Fuji Kawaguchiko officials say there's no timeline to put the barrier back up. A city councilor said that there are still security guards patrolling the area and that the net can be put back up if the situation changes. Last year, city officials told CNN Travel that the hordes of tourists visiting the mountain were littering, overtaxing toilet facilities, and hiking on with improper gear, which resulted in accidents and injuries. In response to these concerns, new measures were put in place to protect the mountain, including a daily cap on the number of climbers and a small entrance fee to help with maintenance costs. I will kindly remind you that if you choose to be a visitor to this tiny town, please be a good steward of travel. No one wants to have their iconic views obstructed because of outsiders. Well, that's it this time. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and please give us a thumbs up to stay in the loop of what's happening in the world of travel. Ta-ta for now. Wishing you safe travels and great adventures ahead.